So I'm going to go ahead play my NFC championship. So we might be playing the Super Bowl tonight or doing it tomorrow. Last time I looked, it was Ravens and Broncos tied in the first quarter 0-0.
Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's the NFC Championship game.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store. Between the Green Bay Packers, and ultimately he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. And the San Francisco 49ers. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Looking left side, that's
Davis, you just standing there. You need some popcorn?
Down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. First down. Now Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. Rodgers again now.
Good job, Hightower. Good job.
Picked off by Dante Hightower. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Let's go, guys.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line. A pass there over the middle to start things out.
I would love to be able to get in front of that block.
25 yards there on the catch and run. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara.
Ross, get a hand on somebody.
Give the tackle there to Josh Norman. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up
from the gun. Jackson.
Oh my goodness.
Batted in the air and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Alex Okafor.
That was the last thing I thought about was a lineman dropping back.
How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just
guys.
the old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied too quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, it's Jones.
Good hit.
And he's going to have
I
this
really thought
pretty
it was
close
play
to a
action.
first down as the tackle is
really
made at the
wrong.
Niners 35. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Rodgers pass.
A gain of 6 there.
Stop now. Can't get anything.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners 22. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
First down, Packers.
They'll run for the first time with Peyton Barber. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. For the Packers and Niners, this, of course, a rematch of the NFC Championship game from a year ago. And that game belonged to the 49ers. You might remember Raheem Mostert. Boy, he really made a name for himself in that one. 220 yards on the ground, 4 touchdown runs in the 37-20 victory that sent the 49ers to Miami. We're scoreless after one.
First quarter with no score.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's able to
right in the middle. That's right where you're at.
Down before he's tackled right at the 10. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
13-yard line.
Now they'll toss to Jones running left. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
Let's stop. Let's do this.
Second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. 3rd and goal here. A big play brewing in this NFC title game.
This defense is really flown around in the front.
And he's got it. It's
Hit play ball. Single person jump play ball.
Cordero Patterson there to make the grab.
It says 14, but I can't see the score. It doesn't say the score.
As his guys are
I don't
on
know
the
who would
board
be first on
here
the thing.
tonight. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the result, a Green Bay score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is Jakeem Grant. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
C.J. Mosley on the tackle.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson, and he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
At the 49-yard line.
Now Jackson on 1st down, being chased out.
Ignore that guy's fast.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
That's my point.
Out right near the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
49ers first down.
From the gun,
I hit X, didn't mean to. Crap.
Break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what
God bless it.
It's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 38. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. He's brought down at the last run, good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And taking it across
Where's my run blocks?
Inside the 45.
Taken down at the 43.
He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL
shoulder
history,
hit.
Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Rodgers firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Rodgers.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. And in this situation,
God,
the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
13 yards, first down, Packers.
And the Packer first down.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And his throw here's incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski, but it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10.
To throw again, Rodgers. Quickly to Gronkowski, that's caught. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
This is third.
Rodgers to throw once more. Open man, there is Patterson.
Please be holding.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the
Thank
field.
the Lord.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On third and long, it's Rodgers. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He's stopped at the 25. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
42-yard attempt.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
Packers 10. 49.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Over first and 10 at their own.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with, but it's second down. Throwing again. Jackson steps away to his left. He'll run it. First down and more for Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, he'll look downfield for... It's caught inside the 25.
Good job,
Now
Kittle.
San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Jackson from the shotgun. This one caught by Ridley. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And
there we go.
in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Calvin Ridley in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score.
The kick is good.
I can hear their sigh of relief all the way up here, partner. Now, they absolutely had to have that.
Third quarter,
still
still says 14. I don't know who has it near the game.
And help out their defense because they've really held serve. So now we got a ball game.
No doubt about it. They are right
No one's
back in
texting
it.
me back
They
either.
feel a whole lot better about themselves.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. final shot before half for Rodgers. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the longer way out there, but it'll be third down. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line?
That's where we make our stand.
The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nice run drive.
Stuff,
now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing.
There you go. Not a single one off the block.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. A very quick pass to Ridley. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass.
Sure just ran it.
And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze the throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Jackson going to look to do it himself.
Oh,
no
don't know what happened there.
He kept it himself at 2nd down.
For Alvin Kamara, incomplete.
I don't know what happened there.
2nd down and 10.
They go play action now. Jackson on the move to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And it's complete.
Touchdown. That's what the Ross did.
Deontay Johnson, 43 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Stop.
And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays.
There we go, Woods.
These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys,
I just took the guy out.
help me out. He's hoping his team can
I just took the receiver out.
because he
I'm trying to blitz.
definitely needs some assistance.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And
Jones should have kept running.
Here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
A short game
He should have kept running. Probably got 1st down, but he stopped and kind of juked left.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Returnable for Grant. Dances by him. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. He is looking to help his team build their lead after trailing at halftime. They've got to like the spot they're in right now.
They have to love it, but
That's
as you and I both know, cliche alert coming here. You're only as good as your last possession. But I think that they like, as you said, the spot they're in and how confidently they're playing at this point.
But again, just a one-possession lead, looking to expand that now. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Johnson with a completion over the middle. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. Running with Kamara, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. They run it again with Kamara, and they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They run. It's Kamara.
First down.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Flushed out right. Got a man open. It's Ross.
Hold up,
He
Tom.
gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A very solid gain of 27. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Again, it's Kamara. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
To throw is Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle there to make the grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Gronkowski the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
To throw again, Rodgers. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
2 possession game.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, 1st down. On the option, it's Jackson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though? Occasionally,
you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down this touchdown, 49ers.
Kittle one-on-one.
Their 2nd touchdown of the night. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long.
Way to come back.
And they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now Aaron Rodgers and the offense heading back onto the field. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. And Down he goes. The 49ers get there. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. Well, there was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like
good block, Kelly.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter? It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. They'll give to the big fullback Juszczyk. Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. Right back to Juszczyk again. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. First and goal, no gain. Second and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball third time, but it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on fourth and goal. Kelly to try to punch it in. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Matt Prater lining up for the Bears.
Oh, this is what I love about calling these games. Fourth and goal. This is all about leverage, who wants it more, and who's going to get it done at the point of attack, the line of scrimmage.
Prater for the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
At the pole.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. 7 yards the pick up there. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And again, it's Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Rodgers again now.
Ooh.
And that is incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game.
That's it.
And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
It's 3 times in 2 games I've done it. Never done it before. Now I'm just doing like crazy. Right,
so they decline it as that will bring up 4.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
Here's Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt.
Good. Makes the score Niners 38. Packers.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And their backs really against the wall now. And we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy environment, and certainly just not looking good here in the 4th. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking for Landry that time, and now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
Rodgers now to throw on 3rd down. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense.
0-0 after.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game
down 10
zip to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them.
45 unanswered points.
Wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And that will be
I think that keeps bouncing off his knee for him to catch it.
Run out on this football game. The 49ers are going to the Super Bowl. As we sign off here, we thank you for watching. Good night, everybody. And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, will see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
Yep. That's my left guard. Where's that dude? Travis Kelce. Crazy Russell Wilson's not on that, but I guess he might not be. Alright, guys. So 48-14 is what the Ravens won by. So number 2 versus number 1. So we will see how that plays out. Probably will not do this one tonight. So be looking forward to this game sometime this weekend. It'll be a pretty good matchup. 13-3 team, so they're 16-3 now versus 18-0. It'll be a pretty good matchup. They got revenge on the Broncos team that they already played once this year. So it'll be pretty good game, I'm thinking. Anyways, we'll be continuing our strive to get Dominic Sue his last Super Bowl ring. See y'all then.